we can't go nuts today because, well, it's in the middle of the day. Some good chunks of steel, some lights, a few bits of steel. Oh, a whole lot of lights. Huh. Oops. I was gonna take these if they're garbage. Well, I'm trying to be sneaky, but it clearly didn't work. I have heard your concerns, and I won't do it again. All right, squad. Some of you know, some of you don't even know. Look at these. 1, 2, 6, 12, 14. Bloody amazing. The hunt continues. Well, hello there, pandas and trash enthusiasts. Today, we don't have any pickups scheduled, so we are just going to go out on an adventure. We're going to see what we can find, because this poor girl, we're not quite there yet. We still need to add a little bit more to the fun. So, yeah, whatever we can find, ideally scrap metal, because it's nice and easy, but we're not opposed to finding things that we can sell for a tidy little profit. And that, for anybody who doesn't know, is exactly why we wanted those LED replacement T8 fluorescent tube style lights, because I just looked those ones up and you cannot find them for any cheaper than $10. They're not quite as expensive as they used to be, so my value perception of them is a little off, but the cheapest ones you can find now are like $10, and those aren't the cheap ones. Those are the Philips ones. Those cost you like 120 bucks. They cost roughly $20, so I think the 12 that we got should be an easy $50. We have to go home and test them, but yeah, and I guess a buddy showing up and telling us to scram was a pretty good, a better explanation than I could have made with words as to why we're not going to sit there and pull out all of the steel from those bins. This little car is not really great for those sorts of hauls anyway. She can do it, but it's not the best use of her abilities. So the best use of her abilities is just scampering along on a beautiful day like today and seeing what we can find. So why don't you come with me and we will see how this adventure goes. You just never know. It could be great. It could be boring. It's probably going to be all right. Come on. Let's go. That's a lot of snow. But I also see evidence of wiring happening. That'll be coax. We don't bother with coax. There we go. How much of it is empty? Looks like all of it. Huh, yeah, they did a really great job. Wow, they wasted like none of it. It's something. Hold on a second. Oh goodness, we got a very heavy piece of cast iron here. Woo. Well, yeah, we'll take it. Well, golly, would you look at those? We could definitely fit those in, and I wouldn't mind the copper tubes that are on top either, but they are not on public property. They're in that person's carport. So, I yelled a little bit, but they don't seem to be home. So we probably won't be grabbing those, but I'll let you know if I get a hold of them. Hey, look at that. A water heater. Now, I actually did try. I did go up round front and talk and knock on the door there. And somebody's abuela answered the door, and well, she didn't speak any English. So, to my credit, I gave it a go. I did my best with my busted ass Spanish to try and explain why I was there knocking on her door, but it didn't work out. She sort of, it seemed to indicate she was just telling me wait one moment and she'll be right back. But then but then I stood there waiting for probably 10 minutes and she never came back. So yeah, maybe not I did not think my Spanish practice was going to come up today. And yet it did. This is why the little Duolingo owl was always disappointed in me. Oh, because he knew it was going to come up. Anyway, it would have been difficult to get both of them in here. But I still wanted to try, and this one kind of sucks in comparison because it doesn't have the copper, but you know, whatever. Whatever. Hola. ¿Qué es? No me gusta. Hello? What have we here? Not wood and drywall? No. It's wooden drywall. We gotta find stuff with lids. This is, yeah. Huh. Kinda looks like this person knows how to get a scrap rim off. And those don't look like scrap to me, but that does. Oh, this was some sweet transformer. Yeah, buddy got the good part out of there for sure. Nicely done. Still some bits and pieces. Well, I was gonna turn my nose up at this, but it's got some really nice bits of copper on it, so all right. Oh, it was a welder. Hey, my favorite. Trash. That one specifically is recycling. Wow. Look at the size of that Yogi Bear. This one could be worth a look. Maybe. Kind of smells like food. It's got one of those satellite dishes in there. I've been wondering if those have any precious metals in them. I assume they must have something. But I haven't actually cracked into one. Looks like we've got a bit of a stash here. Heck yes. Ah, this is exactly what we needed. This is one of my honey holes right here. It is a parts store that just sort of puts all their scrap out around the corner. Oh, those are heavy. Good exercise for me. Because they don't have a relationship with anyone specific to come get it. It's just kind of for whoever, whenever. And today, that's us. Okay, that's full of a lot of water. I'm not sure how to... We'll just, we'll just let that snow melt. We'll take care of it later. Now these ones are just shred because they don't have the springs on them. It's the springs that make them prepared steel. Cool. Huh. A fan. Yeah, all right. It's actually a pretty great stand for a fan. This is actually higher quality than these things usually get to be. It's kind of strange. But, there we go. Yeah, that's gonna be mostly steel in there. Trust me. I can go in there. And this one... Oh, those things are actually aluminum. Wow. Look at that. They're all aluminum. We've been bamboozled. Well then, forget this piece of junk. Golly. You never know. Coax cable. Whole bunch of junk. Is that metal? I think that's metal. We got a whole bunch of pretty ratty looking books. Books can be really tough to turn into cash. Depending on the book and the condition, of course. The 9th Earl. These are old enough that some of them could be valuable. The Way to Dusty Death. All molded and crap. What does it even mean? Doesn't even have a date. Some cleaners. The Purple Quest. A vivid novel of seafaring adventure and royal intrigue in the ancient world. Cute. To be absolutely honest with y'all, I do see a few metal objects in here. This is not. In fact, I don't think those are even brass. Those feet. We can check. But whew. Oh, this one's actually copper. That's cool. So the question is simply, are these metal? This one is. And those are, as I thought, some zinc aluminum alloy. Yeet! Still, and some really low grade copper wire. They're so thin. There's almost nothing to them. But I think they're still better than aluminum, despite how thin gauge they are. All right, I think that'll do. It's not bad. It's not bad. I checked a couple other bins on the way here, but didn't really find anything that stood out. Could have spent a little more time, but as soon as we picked this up, I knew I wanted to haul it all in and deliver it today. Let's see. This is... that can go there. I don't think I'll bother doing prepared today because this is the only piece I've got. Slide that thing out. Whatever it is. Yeah. This thing. This thing. This thing. And I want to keep that. There we go. Cool. All right, and we did a quick way inside there, and now play some discus. Not too many, but at $1.50 a piece. Especially this one. Jeez, that's brand new. That's a good one. Bye. Bunch of gross mess. I remember this. Well, is what it is, I suppose. Okay, we are back home. We're calling that a day. I know it was almost a mini run, but that's kind of how it goes with the little car, and that snow really does interrupt my typical dumpster habits. I probably would have pulled out a lot more if everything wasn't covered in a foot of snow. We'll get to that. In any case, we pulled okay. We got $30 for the tin, the shred, the steel, whatever, and then another $30 for all of those rotors. So those ones were pretty heavy. That's not bad. So that's $60 towards the car parts. But we did better than that, possibly. Not a good idea to count chickens before hatching them, but those LED tubes, we need to test them, and God willing, they all work. We should be able to get another $50 out of those, or so. So we can call this a $100 day. It's not too bad for a quick little run. And now that stuff is piling up. We did come home with a bin of some wires, some things to add to the collection. Not too bad. So we're gonna have to take some time to pick through all that, and we're getting pretty close to being able to order a whole bunch of parts. I kind of want to just do a lot of them, so I only need to do one alignment. I'm kind of delaying ordering some of them so I can get them all at once and just lift it up and get it all done all in one good go. That's the plan anyway, and I appreciate all of you coming and keeping me company. I never feel like I say it often enough, but I am super grateful for each and every one of you, because this is nothing without your support, and I appreciate it. Now, the next one, yeah, we're probably going to pick through that pile of stuff and see how we do. Looks all right. A lot of good stuff there. Looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to seeing you there. So I hope you have a great week. I hope you leave it better than you found it. Keep doing the thing.